I love real rapper shit.
What up, though? It's the Real Rapper Shit podcast, man. It's your boy Prince Razi, and we back once again for another episode, man. I've been trying to make sure I stay active because I've been paying attention to it. I've really been paying attention to my YouTube. I see that y'all like it when I do Real Rapper Shit podcast. Like this is like a fan favorite when it comes to Razi TV. So I'm making sure I stay tapped in with y'all and keep y'all up to date with everything that's been going on. So as of lately, as far as Atlanta news goes, man, I saw that the rapper T Hood was actually shot and killed. Now, I got to get the details on this. Now, T Hood was actually dating the daughter of Kirk Frost and Rashida from Love and Hip Hop and, you know, hip hop moguls as well. Her name was Frosted K. And allegedly, what they've been saying is that they used to get into altercations with each other. This has not been confirmed whatsoever. But allegedly, they used to get into altercations. And I guess to this day, Frosted K says that she only told her. I'm going to let her speak.
All right, so this is from Hollywood Unlocked. They say Atlanta rapper T Hood shot and unalived at 33. Family accuses girlfriend Kelsey Frost, Kirk Frost's daughter, of foul play. She denies the claims. She said, "I can't sit back and let this narrative being created go on. The love of my life is gone. The man I lay with and cuddle every single night is no longer here. So as I want to ask for respect and privacy, I won't, because I will always defend my baby. I don't condone this in any way, shape, or form or fashion. I'm sick to my stomach. I don't wish this on anyone. My brain is all over the place. This is a total nightmare, but I'm going to get this off. I don't even have time to grieve or say my respects in the right manner because I'm defending myself, being attacked by people who are creating weird and sick rumors. I'm not good at talking, but I would love to give insight and let the people who love him in to get understanding. I don't have the right words, but I'm going to keep typing while also respecting his family and loved ones. So please stop listening to people who weren't there. Listening to all these rumors and conspiracy theories will get nobody anywhere but just following a false narrative. I hate to have to even post this, but I won't let y'all bully me and put the blame on me, making it seem like we weren't one. I ain't ever fathomed no stuff like this. I love my man with my entire heart. Sending me threats, I'm grieving too. I'm hurting too. I didn't harm anyone or ask anyone to harm him. I didn't call for anyone to come help me. Because if I didn't mention before, it was a domestic violence situation, allegedly. And she said, I didn't ask for this. I would never. My baby was still healing from being shot 3 times. We handled our business in private. I'm livid also. I didn't call my family for help. For one, I'm the only girl, and I know we would be right back together that same night, if anything. I don't involve my folks in our business. I didn't call a brother. I didn't call anyone but his mother. That's my baby. I don't care who's involved. I don't condone this. I am not okay. She said, so no, I'm not going to sit here and let y'all create some sick narrative of me. I'd never want him hurt or call anyone to get him hurt no matter what. We always got through anything together, and now I'm alone in this. I will keep speaking my truth for my baby. She said he was leaving and he should still be here. And the reason she allegedly said he was leaving is because the way the situation unfolded, he allegedly was leaving the home and got shot in the back several times. She said, I love you, baby. Please come visit me and take me with you. I can't argue with all of you, and I don't want to. Y'all will here pick and choose what y'all want. I didn't want this. Ask for it, call for it, set it up, or ask for anything. I would never. Stop playing on my name. Real ones know he wouldn't approve.
I love real rapper shit.
Now, how I feel about this situation is, I just think that these guns get drawn too easily, man. These guns get drawn too easily. They don't know how to fight, for real. Like, when you really look back to what they said on Friday, what the famous words Pop said.
You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
Now, I didn't get a chance to actually meet this dude, T Hood, but I actually can honestly say that I've heard his name around before. I couldn't name a song. I didn't know what he was. If he walked past me, I would not know who he was. But I did hear his name ringing. So, man, big shout out to Dog. I saw he recently was at the Black Only Awards, and that's a company that always shows me support and love as well throughout the city. So, sending my condolences to his family, and I pray nothing but the best, and I pray that we can have some type of justice found for this type of situation, man. I'm sorry for the loss on both sides, both as far as, you know, the woman who lost the love of her life, and his family who lost their family members. So I sincerely apologize for that situation. I'm sorry to hear that. In other news, that boy Drizzy Drake has officially announced the official date of the Iceman album release and is set to be released on October 31st. Now, this is a situation to where everybody knows that Drake is in my top 5. My dog, I've spoken on this before. You done been through quite a year. And I can honestly say that it's a Drake album. So I really don't care what anybody else says. When that album drops, I'm clicking on it. Just like Kanye. Kanye, Drake, 50 Cent, T-Pain, Big Sean, any of my favorite artists. When they drop it, I'm about to go listen. I don't give a fuck what nobody else say about it. I don't care about your opinions about the situation. I'm about to go listen to it. Now, when he dropped What Did I Miss? I was like, boy, my dog is back in his bag. He's back in his bag. But he did drop another song after that, and he was back on his patois in the UK, and just the accent and all this. I can't get jiggy with this shit, man. I can't get jiggy with this shit. I just hope that he's back on there rapping for real. We need Backpack Drizzy. As far as my expectations, I don't know if my expectations are high. I don't think that I would never say that my expectations for the Drake album is low. But I will say that I just pray that he gives us a nice little diversity on this album. Like, as far as the rapping and the singing. And just please keep it light on the UK rapping and the accent with that. Just please keep it light on that, Drake. Please keep it light. So I have a couple clips of him. He's recording the album in his hotel room. This is him saying that now.
The mic's right here. I'll stay up all night fucking recording for Iceman. They're having a full-blown party outside. I could hear 1,000 people. They're having a street festival all day. I'll go out there. I'll fucking run out there. I'll turn up with them, do shots, come back. Like I just want a little, you know. I want to feel it.
Now I can honestly say that is so dope, man. Like, well, me being an artist now, I have not been inspired to record. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to y'all. Those who really love my music and love everything I have going on. Yes, I have the New Money Razi album, which is just about done and is wrapped up, but I have not been inspired to go in there and mix and master it. I haven't been inspired to go in there and record nothing else. I've been living my life. I'm not gonna lie. I've been a straight family man, and I'm been out here doing shows. And Hand is going stupid right now. Y'all like Hand? We're gonna stay right there until y'all beg me for something else. Like, I just haven't been there, and I haven't been inspired for it. Now Drake recording everything that he's recording, like in the hotel, you know what I'm saying, on the spot type situation, finding the beat, getting in his groove. I'm sure he's sipping, he's smoking, he's feeling good, and he gets straight to it. I think that's probably one of the most genius ideas that you could possibly do for a recording artist, especially us being an indie artist. Like, I damn near feel like if I bring my recording situation in here to this podcast room, I'll be more productive than I'll actually be inside the studio working at this point, man. So I like the fact that he's being dope like that, and he's getting that groove in. So he did have a live stream with Aiden Ross. I didn't watch the whole live stream, but I did get a couple of clips. For instance, he's talking about these chains he just got.
Wait, I see.
Here's the chains he just got. Hold on.
You don't wear it?
I'm not worried about you.
Oh, okay. Yo, is that the new OVO chain?
You know what time it is. Stop this.
Damn.
What's up, chat? Wait, everyone's saying my mic is shit.
You don't wear it?
Yeah, that's dope. Those chains are hard, man. I like that he's doing a live stream. I like the hotel that he's in too. That look like some shit that, you know what I'm saying? I like them lights and the blue lights. Everybody know I like the blue lights. Shout out to my dog Gertie. He was just here kicking it with me. Like, I was just talking about the blue lights, man. It's like, I like setting those vibes and those tones like that. So that's definitely fly. We're going into next news, man. As far as Iceman goes, my expectations are not high. My expectations are not low. I just hope that Drake just get back to his bag and do what we love him for. Now, there's been this dispute going back and forth. I haven't gone over it on the Real Rapper Shit podcast, but it's between Ice Cube and Aries Spears. Now, those who don't know who Aries Spears is, for me, I knew him from Mad TV. You know what I'm saying? Mad TV was like a rival for Saturday Night Live. As a kid, I personally liked watching Mad TV more than I liked watching Saturday Night Live, and I really thought that Aries Spears was hilarious from that. Since then, he's just been doing stand-up, and he's been in some controversy as far as being on podcasts and getting beat up.
Shut the fuck up while I'm loudest niggas are the light-skinned niggas that wish they could be black. But that'll do that work, though. No, I know. Go ahead with your
okay,
little
let's all.
salt.
I'm not drunk, nigga.
I know.
I don't drink, nigga. I'm very clear-minded.
Which means I'll fuck you up even more because I'm drunk, nigga.
Well, hold up.
Oh!
all type of crazy shit. That boy Aries Spears has been going through it. But as of lately, man, he's been actually talking about Ice Cube, and he was saying Ice Cube is not a good actor. He's not a good rapper. He just doesn't like anything from Ice Cube. So recently, Ice Cube just had a new movie that came out. It's called War of Worlds. And it's got a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, either you really piss somebody off, or this movie was just a terrible movie and it should have never been made. That's how they feel with Rotten Tomatoes. Now, this is not giving Cube any type of leverage, because Aries Spears is already saying that Ice Cube plays the same role in every single movie. I met Cube. That's my dog. Friday is a classic movie. All 3 Fridays are probably my favorite movies of all time. So it's like, I have nothing bad to say about Cube, no matter what role he's playing. To me, he's a great facilitator of making good movies and getting the right people to be around him. But we're going to check it out and see what Aries Spears had to say about Cube. Shout out to Vlad TV.
All right, here we go. Aries Spears, welcome back.
It was soon.
It was very quick.
It was soon.
It was very quick.
And you know, it's funny. I think, not that I'm, supposed to be proudly vindicated, because it wasn't about that. It was just about me talking about my opinion. But a lot of people sent the world results to me.
Yes.
And by Instagram was like, oh, man, y'all about to have a field day with this. Aries was right. Vindication. And like I said, that was never my objective. I wasn't trying to be mean-spirited. I was trying to be funny, which, I think I succeeded. I succeeded. And again, I just did Fat Joe and Jadakiss' podcast. And the first thing Joe does before we start is he pulls me aside. We go in this little room, and he goes, look, man, I know who you are. I know what you do. I want you to be you and go at motherfuckers the way you do. But I'm going to need you to help clean up the Ice Cube thing a little bit, because, Jada in particular doesn't like, sticky situations, awkwardness. And we might want to have him on the pod, and, if you come on here and you XYZ on Cube, and, he might feel a certain way. So, I'm going to say some things obviously complimentary about him, and I need you to kind of, co-sign that. And as I told him, and as I said on my post after I did it, I never questioned Ice Cube the man. I never questioned this character. And in my post, I said, look, I tip my hat to the fact that he's a pioneer, a trailblazer, his contributions musically to the culture, particularly the West Coast. He's a fucking icon. He's a superhero. My issue was, I just don't like his artistry. And I feel like we as human beings should have that right. That's my opinion. I don't have to like him musically. I don't have to like him as an actor. You know what I'm saying? That's my preference. Why can't I be allowed that?
Well, this whole thing, people think it started on Vlad TV, but you've really been talking about Ice Cube even outside of Vlad TV.
I mean, not necessarily in detail like I did here. I may have made posts.
Yeah. You've made some comments here and there, which is why I even had the idea to bring it up, right? But when you brought it up, when I brought it up, that is, you had a field day with your opinions about Ice Cube. And as it so happens, he was on a radio show recently. And they brought up what you said.
Right.
And, we'll play the clip. Ice Cube said, he a comedian? Because he ain't never made me laugh. Suckers usually don't like me. Everyone got their opinion. They all stink. The feeling is mutual.
Is he a comedian? Because he ain't never made me laugh, so usually don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that, they usually don't like me when they coming from that angle. That's cool, though. Everybody got their opinion, and they all stink. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's cool. He entitled to his opinion. It's the feeling is mutual. I don't think he on anybody's list of top 10 comedians. You know what I mean?
What is he supposed to say? Man, that nigga dope, even though he feel the way he feel. What is he supposed to say? You know what I mean? Come on, man. And listen.
It was a very Ice Cube answer.
Well, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. And I've mentioned this. People, you gotta come up with something better than to attack my funny. Because even in the comments about Cube, people were like, yo, I don't agree with his stance, but you gotta admit this nigga's funny. When he did the Cube impression, them snakes in there, and the Shakespeare, that shit was funny. So it's like, yeah, you don't have to like me personally, but to say I'm not funny is ridiculous. And then you know what? To the whole point of this, that's your opinion. You're allowed to have that, even though I know it's wrong.
Well, you were talking about Ice Cube's acting ability in our interview. Like you just touched on, a movie dropped right before this interview was scheduled. Yeah. War of the Worlds 2025. You sent me a clip.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and play it.
Here, let me show you. These locations are our global response headquarters, our most sensitive targets, and they're taking them out one by one. Based on their prioritized destruction of these critical nuclear power facilities are next. Electric grids will follow, leaving us completely helpless.
You would say, you would think someone would say, okay, let's try that again, Cube. Let's do a take two.
You know what that sounded like? That had the energy of a table read.
Yeah, exactly.
Like before you shoot, the whole cast gets together and they just read through the script. That literally felt like he had a script in his hand, and so and so and so and so and so and so.
Yeah, I've never seen a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes before. 0%. 0.
Again, there are people that if you read the comments will go, man, I thought it was great. I thought he was great. Okay. But the mass majority of people went, come on, dude.
Yeah.
And again, that has nothing to do with his character. That has nothing to do with him as a man. That has nothing to do with his immense contributions to the game and the culture. I'm talking about his artistry. And art is meant to be subjectively critiqued. Why can't you motherfuckers understand that? Why y'all get so fucking butthurt over feelings, over opinions?
I mean, I see where he's coming from as far as that new movie goes, but I can't be shaking, I can't be moving. Yo, y'all saw me almost pass the fuck out on this podcast with that water. I ain't gonna go past this shit like that shit that just happened, bro. That shit was real life, and I'm keeping it in here. I don't give a fuck, whatever. But you can say what you want to say about this new movie when it comes to Ice Cube, but Cube has given out too many classics, bro. And then classics as far as NWA goes, early Cube, 1992. You know what I'm saying? Early 90s. No Vaseline. Everything that Cube has done musically and movie wise. And shout out to the big three. Cube is a damn classic, bro. Cube is a legend for life. So with that being said. With that being said, it's the Real Rapper Shit Podcast, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to leave y'all with a little secret from Bobby Brown that he never let the world hear about. So we leaving it with that. Let's get it.
About how when you would perform, I want to get this right. You would either take off your drawers, or slide your drawers to the side to let your junk hang. So whenever you would pump, it would give the flag sway. You know what I'm saying?
He's laughing, it's
true. Is that true?
That is absolutely true. I wouldn't wear drawers. I wouldn't wear drawers on stage. I don't know.
You wouldn't wear drawers on stage?
It was part of my spiel, you know. It's part of my, you know.
It's part of the costume.
Yeah, it was, you know,
it's
part
wardrobe.
of what, you know, I wanted the women to scream about.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That was
your
my
dick
time.
flapping.
Yeah. That was my time to get the screams, you know. Because, you know, Ralph being in the group, Ralph had the ladies screaming all the time.
Right.
You know, just his cuteness and his smoothness had the ladies going. So I had to have a little something extra.
So it was a jump.
It was my jump.
So you wear no drawers.
No drawers.
While everybody pumping, you had a little extra sauce on yours. And give it a flap and the whole thing. Now, did the group know that?
The group knew.
Real rapper shit. Real rapper shit. Real rapper. The real rapper. I'm trying to say I ain't no real rapper now. It's crazy to me because they thought we was gonna do real rapper shit. Real rapper shit. Real rapper shit.
Sean Ski on the beat.